Hello, everyone. This is your Hellhound Race Queen Saerin, and welcome back to hell. Scatter, no scattering. Stay right there. I can see you. Hello, Mortal. Hello, Shackle. Hello, Joel. Hello, XG. Hello, Jade Scientist. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, Regulus's mustache. Boss, I miss you guys. My new schedule is dog water, so I'll be part of Bot Gang for most of the time. We lost one to the trenches already. We're gonna have to fish out Regulus's mustache by the tail. Yeah, but it's okay. Thank you for being here. And I hope you don't end up drinking too much dog water. Why did the ads hit once she came in? It's here to say hello to me too. Hello, Emiliano. Yowie time? Is that what it is? Is there Yowie time? I thought reverse was exclusively Yuri time. I didn't know there would be a Yowie subplot here. Remember me, guys. Remember me. We'll remember you. We'll prepare something to welcome you back. Your toe. The toe that I confiscated a few months ago. Hello, JV. There's gonna be an incoming typhoon. Oh yeah, I heard. There's a lot of dangerous weather going on, so stay safe, everyone. Stay safe, stay indoors, stay cozy. Check in with friends and family. Confiscated, yes, confiscated, which means I rightfully took it because Regulus's mustache did something wrong, right? Isn't that what it implies? Why did you take the toe? Why not? Huh? Why not? It's the disciplinary measure. Disciplinary measure? Yeah. Sometimes I like taking your toes as hostage. You know? Just to encourage good behavior. What chapter are you on? We are on chapter... I believe this is chapter 11. We're on node 7. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 came to the trenches. Typhoon so big, it'll reverse burden. No! Don't get stormed, guys. Don't get stormed. Resist! Get your equilibrium umbrellas out. I'll never do anything wrong to Boss Shirley. Suspicious. Suspicious. Look in the mirror and self-reflect on the amount of war crimes you've committed. I'm still stuck in 3. Oh my god, you're a baby. You're an absolute babu. We bartered for an extra note. That's right. There was a whole bartering system last time where I got bribed. It's the Rinterns who are corrupting me. Exhibit A. Bribed me for more Yuri time. The flood is coming, say no! Learn how to swim, guys! Build boats! And you actually fell for it? Not anymore. I've shored up my mental defenses and I'm a stronger hellhound because of it. I'll be able to resist all temptations from here on out. But you like Yuri though? But like, they didn't even hold fingers, you know? They didn't even hold fingers. They just stared longingly at each other, which is like so typical. So typical Yuri, just to stare longingly at each other from a distance. Totally, yeah. Say the flood makes people disappear or no! No. You know, have they even tried spinning the wheel in the other direction? That's what I'm saying. You know, the summoning wheel? We should just try spinning it in the opposite direction and maybe it'll bring everyone back and, you know, make the flood go away. Isn't this the only logical thing to try? Like, Verdant keeps a spinning wheel in her suitcase all the time, and she's never tried spinning it in the opposite direction? Come on now. I gave $10 until she caves. What if we spin too much? Then I guess you'll just be like, you'll be like unreversed, but like you'll come back as like a baby. You know? Would you? Yeah, I think you would come back as a baby, right? Can you imagine? Verdant then has to become the mother of her mother. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. You try spinning it in the opposite direction. If I was there, I would. I would be like, Verdant, spin the other way. But boss, what if you spin too much and summon Arcana instead? No, it doesn't work that way because we spun it in one direction and then it summoned Arcana. So if we spin it in the other direction... Oh, wait. Since she's alive, then dead, then alive, on both ends of the spectrum, she's alive. So maybe it's true. Either we spin forward, we get Arcana Reborn, or we spin backwards and we get Arcana version 0. Oh. On both ends, there is an Arcana. Well, I feel like Arcana from before was a little less scary than Reborn Arcana, don't you think? Boss, you know, that's how you tangle the string.
What?
It's okay. Thank you for the man. The instructions unclear. Spun too much and now tummy hurt. No, tummy hurt. It's over for you. It's over for you. I think we get rid of tummy then. To get rid of tummy hurt, you have to get rid of tummy. Reborn Arcana hates everyone now, not just Yuri. No! You know what? Like, why does Arcana hate Yuri so much in the first place? I feel like she had a bad lesbian relationship in the past. Or is she just a bigot? Like, what's the backstory there? Was she like broken up with by a lady? Maybe she's religious. Well, with the whole cult following and all of that happening on, I could see that. Reversing the spinning will actively spawn Arcana even more. Does that mean like the Arcana that we summon will just be bigger, or there will be multiple Arcanas? That's a theory. Verdant's mom dumped her, but they didn't have enough like sensual tension, you know? They didn't have enough sensual tension. Did they even have a scene together? I don't think Arcana even saw Verdant's mom, right? Did she? I don't know. I don't think so, because like Verdant's mom was like trapped away in the basement, spinning away, while Arcana was being reborn, so they never even got to see each other. Maybe. Isn't that crazy? You have a bad breakup, then you trap your ex in the basement to do manual labor for you? That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Oh, and maybe that's why she doesn't like Verdant. That's why she doesn't like Verdant, because Erd went off to have a heterosexual relationship and birthed Verdant. And Verdant's like the representation of everything that she hates. It makes sense. Voss, that sounds like something you would do, not Arcana. Oh, let's be for real. It sounds like something we would both do. Doesn't know, neither do we. Arcana actively wants Verdant to join, though. Well, what does this mean? Adoption? Is it like some cruel plan, like you take what's most precious from your enemy and then turn them to be your ally, your little plaything? It's the long con. Psychological terrorism. Lopera and Sentinel skills work well. We failed to get Sentinel last time, guys. We failed. My gacha pulls have been so good in 𝐒𝐿𝐴. If you were watching yesterday's 𝐒𝐿𝐴 stream, I had God's fingertips. God's light beams shining from my fingertips as I was doing my 𝐒𝐿𝐴 pulls. So today I bought 2 lottery tickets. And we go again trying for Sentinel today. I don't know how many pulls I have saved up, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But last time we got someone else. Someone else. Do you remember who we summoned? No Yuri. Maybe Yaoi. Mr. Fishbowl. We got Mr. Fishbowl Ulrich. I'm like, I already have him! Everyone has him! Why did I get another one? I got the Robot Girl Sentinel. I hope you didn't use up all your luck. I hope so. If that used up the rest of my year's luck, I'll be really upset. You need 2 fish bowls. It's like, you know, when you have those really aggressive fishies and they're not supposed to be in the same fish tank together. So you just put them in fish tanks, fish bowls, side by side with each other. So they stare at each other menacingly. I have a 𝐒𝐿𝐴 gacha too. Mine is Cinderella right now. I love Cinderella. I really want to grab Cinderella. I'm trying to get Nayuta, but it turned out it's Cinderella. Wait! I love Cinderella! But Nayuta is so pretty. Nayuta is so pretty. I have 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 collab. Does that count? Of course it does. He chose you. Mr. Fishbowl chose you. Honestly, best character, hands down, from last patch was Miss Guard. Miss Guard. She was so... I love her. I hope we see her again. Will we see her again? I don't know, but I want to see her again. She needs to get the whole drip out feature, you know, when an NPC becomes so popular that they get dripped out into main character. Like what happened to Muldir. We need the Muldir treatment for Guard. Imagine getting Semmelweis instead of Sentinel. Wrong anemic person. And yeah, doesn't Semmelweis also have like the blood type? The blood, what's it called? The blood type? Blood life, blood teeth, the blood energy, the blood ability thingamajiggy. Blood tithe. Am I saying it correctly? Blood tithe, blood tithe, blood teeth. I don't know. Words difficult. Words difficult. Close enough. Good. I go by close enough. Blood tight. Blood tight. I always mistake it as blood tit. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭, your gay is showing. It's like tide. Is that sir? Blood tide. And then, is Sentinel? Wait, isn't someone Dynamo from this patch? Is someone Dynamo? No. Mr. Fishbowl was Dynamo, right? I need to build a full Dynamo team at this point. Full blood type and full Dynamo. Oh, Charon! I think I keep pronouncing that wrong. Charon? I'm like pronouncing it like with like a little swiggle at the end. How do you pronounce it? Charon. 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 Karen? It's not pronounced Karen! Don't lie to me! Don't lie to me! Charon. Is this true? Wait, let me Google this. Let me see how the Greeks say it. I want to know how Plato would have said this. I always thought it was like a soft CH. This is the thing, like when you see these words all the time, but you never say them out loud, and then you become like me. Charon. A pronunciation. Pronunciation. Let's see. Is he gonna say it?
We are looking at how to pronounce this name, as well as this is a name of you are pronouncing it. For reference, Charon. However, in English, it is usually pronounced as Charon. However, in English, it is usually pronounced as Charon.
Charon.
This is said as Charon.
Charon.
However, in English, it is usually pronounced as Charon.
He's confusing me. He's making it worse. What do you think? Do you like the heron or the Karen? Charon. 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 I feel like I'm still pronouncing it strange. You pronounced him like chaperone. Charon. 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 I feel like I'm mispronouncing the second half for some reason. I'm putting some weird like je ne sais quoi at the end. The way you pronounced it with Charon, like a French, is funny. Don't call me French! How dare you! How dare you! Well, he said the Greeks pronounce it Charon. Charon. No C at all. Bonjour. His name is Sharon now. Yeah, I like that. I like that better. Let's call him Sharon. But alright, let's head over, shall we? Let's go, let's go. Here. Doop. The vibes are set. The OST vibes. Last time we left off where there was a lot of, I wouldn't say there was a lot of gay tension. I feel like Sentinel and the redhead are in the getting to know each other phase, you know? They're at their meet cute era where they just met at like a charming scenario where Sentinel was murdering people and they're like, oh my god, is that you up in that tree? Yes, it was me up in that tree, my lady. And now they're just like getting to know each other. But we all know where it's going. Sentinel side-eye, exactly. She's side-eyeing Bae right now, so there's that. The whole Charon situation is kind of perplexing as well. It seems like he has a past life as a German soldier, but has somehow been resurrected. Resurrected. I don't know if it's a actual resurrection, like did he actually come back from the dead, or was he like kind of ill and, you know, hurt and stuff, but not actually dead, but they thought he was dead, like he was pronounced dead but was not actually dead. I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's like a dead fake out or there was an actual like coming back to life scenario that happened there. Not sure. Not sure. I love Sentinel's real name. It's so cool. Marianne. It's very French feeling, isn't it? Very Française. More like his body waked up with his memories intact. What does that mean? What does that even mean? Yeah, he seems to have all his memories back, but it seems like his personality is different from how he used to be. And he's having this special role of just taking bodies and laying them to rest, which is an interesting tie-in to the whole Charon situation, the Charon Greek mythology. Not sure, but someone said he's an awakened corpse or something. Yes, that's one of the theories. Can that be the case. We have seen quite a few unusual awakened things, but usually it's like pieces of technology, like radio and Lucy. So we haven't seen a corpse or any human thing be awakened. Because then at that point, like, can an Addams Family situation happen where you just have an awakened hand? And it helps on a piano, goes so does his body still rot? That's what I was wondering too. I was wondering if that's why he has the shroud over his head. Like, if you take off the shroud, would you see the wound that he suffered to die? That would be a nice tie-in. Like, if you take off the shroud and there's like a bullet wound or I don't know, like decomp or something, that would be a really interesting confirmation there. We have literal ghosts. Oh, that's true. I forgot. I forgot about the ghosts. So in Yu-Gi-Oh, there's a Monster Reborn card. That's Arcana. And there's 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭 Undead card. That's Charon. A mixture of soul, dead body, flower, and energy. Interesting. Interesting. The thing in Wednesday Adam doesn't talk skill issue exactly. Full of flies. I don't want to know that. Meanwhile, Recoletta's a weird one. You'll actually learn more about it in this chapter, boss. Okay. Let's see what we find out. We are on node 7. Under the... Are we actually going to be able to see under? Are we... Are we going to be able to see what's underneath? Sup, mommy? Hello, Richard. Welcome in. Under the veil. The bullet spares neither the kind nor the cruel. All are caught in the same tragic fate. What's up, y'all? Hello, Accelerator. Welcome in. Heading into the trenches.
In the first 3 months, I had no idea who I was fighting or what lay on the other side of the trenches. It was as if there were a black wall standing between us and our enemy. They could attack at any time. I can't sleep. I don't want to die. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know what our enemy looks like. And worst of all, I don't know why.
His narration is so interesting, don't you think? Because whenever you see like characters based on mythology, you expect them to be kind of like, I don't know, you expect them to be a little bit less human, or like you're like a little more otherworldly and powerful. But Charon's just a dude, you know? Charon's a guy. Charon's just so he's so human. He feels like kind of like he's been watching over and part of the war for a while, and his narration really encompasses how tired of war you are. Who's Charon? Don't you see Charon right here? Charon! This chapter is so Vika Liverixter, welcome in. Charon is a corpse collector. Yeah. Boss, keep saying Charon and I will mistake him as a girl. Charon can be a unisex name. Charon the ferryman, exactly. I'm coining him Charon. By the time Charon returns to the trenches, the most recent bombardment has already ended. Oh, that's right! The last time we ended, there was attack in the trenches, with all the newbie recruits just getting in there. A trench can never really be called calm, but the rattle of machine guns and the crack of rifles slow and fade into the background. The shelling hasn't changed much. A few new craters to replace the old ones.
You're back, mailman. Tell us, where did you take little Franz?
I forgot about all the the trenchers! I forgot about all their faces, you know, their faces. I forgot about their faces. How they all look like they come out of an Otome game.
He lies beneath stone, in a silent wood, and marches no more.
Eric grunts out a reply. He's standing in Franz's boots, freshly shined.
I bet Herr Wille you'd take the opportunity to keep walking and never come back. Lucky me.
Eric's a downer.
Where is he?
He's dead. I guess you'll call me Herr Hauptmann now.
Eric casts his eyes to a new crater decorating their trench.
Caught a shell. Just like that.
Charon, Otome, MC, exactly. No, we lost one of the boys. Eric's face pales and then runs flesh red, throbbing veins straining out along his forehead.
Me. Unlucky him. That Schweinhund.
He rushes to Charon, grabbing him by the collar.
Stirbt. Und wem soll ich jetzt meinen verdammten Sold geben? Warum bist du überhaupt zurückgekommen? Wir haben schon genug Geister in diesem verdammten Schützengraben.
He died. And now who do I pay to? Why'd you even bother coming back? We have enough ghosts in this goddamn trench. Eric pulls Charon up and tosses him against the trench
Du
wall.
schlendest hier einfach durch und holst unsere Brüder. Du begräbst sie. Warum? Warum darfst du zurückkehren? Und sie bleiben tot.
You waltz through here whenever you like, just to take away our brothers. You bury them. Why? Why do you get to return and they stay dead? Are you mocking us? Charon slumps but does not fall, making no effort to fight against Eric's strength.
Der Tod verspottet nicht. Und er kann auch nicht aufhören, zurückzukehren. Er ist ebenso machtlos wie jeder andere Soldat, seinen Dienst zu erfüllen.
Death does not mock, nor can it stop its return. It is as helpless as any other soldier to do his duty.
Welches Schicksal uns erwartet, bleibt verborgen. Sein verschlungener Pfad zeigt sich erst, wenn wir ihn betreten.
What fate lies
Niemand
ahead
kennt
of
die
us
Stunde,
is
in der
unknown.
der Tod ihn findet.
Its winding path cannot be seen until we step through it. None choose the hour when death finds us.
Scheiße.
A curse, flat and empty, and just like that, the fire and fury are gone within him. Soldiers walk by, look away, and continue their work. 100 pair of eyes, and each of them numb to the
I
chaotic
just want
scene.
to keep myself in one piece when my time comes. Better make sure I look good for my funeral, right?
Hmm.
Now, off you go.
Sir, there's movement coming from no man's land.
The spotter interrupts their standoff, handing Eric a trench periscope.
What?
Oh. Eric grabs the scope and crouches up.
That's just two soldiers.
Wait,
Could it be a trench
wait,
raid?
this seems like a trap. Doesn't this seem like a trap? This seems like a trap! This seems wrong. Like, I don't think there's bodies attached, guys. I'm gonna be real. I don't think there are bodies attached. This seems like a trap. Are you allowed to use traps in war? I don't know. Ah!
I don't think so, Herr Hauptmann. Why would they go over the top in broad daylight? Look, they're waving their arms.
They're waving?
Huh? What are they doing? Wait. Their hands are wrapped in bandages.
Is that a problem?
Eric returns the periscope to the
Keep your eye on them,
spotter.
soldier. I think I know what's going on.
What's happening?
The living
Stop
walk over dead man's
waving!
ground.
Yes, boss, you're allowed to use traps in war. No!
Deserters, I'll bet. I heard some soldiers used to shoot their own palms so they could be sent back to the rear.
Oh.
But they reward that kind of cowardice with bullets nowadays.
Oh.
Do they come seeking death or life?
With all the officers keeping their heads low, maybe they decided they don't want to do the punishing themselves. Just kick these poor
It's
bastards
actually
out of the trench
very
and tell them
illegal to
walk till they
pretend to
drop.
surrender, right? That's what I'm thinking, right? Like, aren't there rules to war? There are rules, aren't there? How enforced they are is another thing. Old and new memories intertwine in Charon's mind, forming an incomplete but certain thought.
They do not march to us as warriors, but as broken men.
You're right. Pass it down the line. Does anyone here speak French?
Oui.
Oui, a little. I took some French back in school.
Wait, we're the same! This is me. The spotter is me. I'm this NPC. They got my silhouette all wrong.
Schnell, say something.
Bonjour, mon ami. The spotter presses his head against the sandbags, trying to project his voice through the firing slit. A spotter pulls out the wee baguette and cameo.
Lâchez vos armes et venez ici.
Yeah, there you go, Say! You're doing it! Oh, shoot.
What the?
Verdammt, who the hell shot him?
What are you waiting for, soldier?
What's it? This is Major Braun is just like the Major's face is ashen and stiff. Rudolph, no! Rudolph stammers out the words, lying propped up against a sandbag, wisps of gray smoke lingering out from his shaking rifle. His glasses are thick as a church window, and still he's the best marksman in the company.
Other bastard's still standing. Are you blind?
But, Herr Major, he surrendered.
No!
He dropped his weapon.
It's a trap, you idiot. They have a bomb or some kind of infectious disease. Do you want to keep him, soldier? You going to share your rations with him?
Herr Major, we're supposed to accept all prisoners. There are camps to send them to, or even the safe zone.
He pulls his pistol and points it at the marksman's chest.
That was an order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil, or I'll send you out to test if their snipers are as spineless as you are.
Why doesn't Braum just do it himself then, huh? Why doesn't he just do it himself? I'm too confrontational, like in the wrong way. I wouldn't survive this kind of landscape.
Hey.
Major.
Rasping voices ripple down the trench as bodies make way for a figure moving like a charge in slow motion. Major Braun turns towards the sound.
Charon, what took you so long? Don't
He
you
has
know
higher
I could have you
authority.
shot for dereliction
But I
of
mean, in
duty?
war, shouldn't the Major also be fighting? Does he not fight? Does he not do anything? Does he just like sit in a tent and give orders? He's a Major, it'll be a problem if he's dead. He's a problem already. I don't know.
Punish the guilty then. But the man that stands alone is innocent. Spare him.
Charon to the rescue! Charon, you tell him! You tell him you are not impressed by this behavior. He will not be welcome in the harem. The statement is stunning in its sharpness. Defiance is not a trait Major Braun has come to expect from him.
You are not entitled to challenge my authority, Sergeant.
He's the Otome MC?
His war is over. His blood should not water these fields.
Feiglinge!
Major Braun strides forward in a single step, boots thudding against the trench's wooden planks.
You're just like those foreigners, poisoning the hearts of our youth with feckless sentimentality. Your weakness, this fatalism, is a plague spreading through our ranks. That man over there is a threat. to our fatherland, yet you plead for his life.
A single unblinking stare sweeps over the gathered soldiers, cowing each man into silence.
I won't let this cowardice ruin our nation. We will keep fighting until no man alive stands against us. Only through their blood and our tireless sacrifice will we grow fearless and retrieve the glory of our birthright.
He's exhausting. He's exhausting me. But I feel like you do need people like this in wars, you know? You need people who think like this and act like this.
There is no glory for the dead, Eberhard. Only suffering, guilt, and regret for those that remain. No courage is found in the blood of the innocent. Only stains that can never be washed out.
Unsinn!
I remember you. Major Braun, my old friend, would never say these things.
They used to be pals!
What lies were whispered in your ears by Manus Vindict?
Shut up! That's slander! Who told you that?
He's been menaced? He's been menaced?
I do not slander you, Herr Major.
Explain yourself! Explain all of this!
The man roars, and for a second time, Charon is slammed against the trench wall. How come everyone keeps cabadoning our MC here? This is like, guys, cabadoning is not romantic, guys. Remember, say no to cabadon.
Lügen! Manus Vindicte! Was soll das heißen?
I think this is just abuse. Exactly. Not romantic. Not romantic.
These are not your eyes.
What does he mean by that?
Transporter!
But this man's fire does not temper. It bursts. Charon reacts too slowly to avoid the pistol as it is smashed against his head. Major Braun's eyes are fixed on the pistol in his hand, anger replaced with shock. Charon, now wounded, raises his hand to meet his bowed head. Beneath the curtain, something seems to crack. He's shocked after he injured him? God. People with no control. This is just like Yaoi. It's like you hit your lover and you're like, oh my god, it looks at your hand like you've been betrayed by your own hand. I'm like, sir, you're the one who did it. You're the one who did it.
Raise your head, Sergeant.
Eberhard.
First name invoked again.
Do not call me that. I am your superior officer. Verdammt, obey my orders.
It should not have been this way.
He raises his head. The movement is heavy and labored. A hollow and foreboding presence seems to fill the trench around them.
Gott im Himmel. This is not a sight fit for the living, Eberhard. But perhaps you must be reminded.
No, your face. Cover it now.
Do you remember the fear as bombs exploded by our sides? The pain when our brothers moaned out their last breaths? Have you forgotten? Or have you only hardened your heart?
Ooh.
This war is... Sacrifice is necessary for a nation to make progress. Every soldier who has died for the fatherland should feel honored for their sacrifice. You should have been honored, Paul.
Jetzt sprechen wir nicht von Opfer.
We do not speak of sacrifice now.
Kennt kein Ritual.
Death is not honored. Death knows no ceremony. It holds no virtues. It is emptiness and void. You have become so numb to death that you laugh as it walks among us. It is so close to you that you have mistaken it. There is nothing to be gained from this war that will pay for— Oh, he's so fast.
Dein Vorgesetzter. Du willst mich töten? Dann tu es.
Death will not save you, old friend. I want you to save yourself. Charon's kind of a baddie. Not the face to reveal that I expected. Interesting. Rudolph just got like Rudolph just got hit on the sidelines by it too. Rudolph was like, oh! Don't worry, he has a silly face. Sharon's face is a cognito hazard. Did they kiss is a crazy question. Boyfriend acting messy, so gotta let him witness the horror. Yeah, exactly. The other soldiers huddled to the side. I like Charon a lot. I like him. I can't believe Mr. Braun was like, cover that up. That's so rude. That's so rude. The other soldiers huddled to the side. Major Braun collapses to the ground. His eyes swirl and then go blank, looking up and nowhere at the same time. His face is bone white and stiff as a corpse. Charon kneels over him and closes his eyes, a motion all too familiar to those watching. Is he dead? There's no way. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't just kill him. As stiff as a corpse, but not a corpse yet.
Scheiße. What the hell just happened?
MC got mad. Rudolph peeks out from the crowd, managing a question both timid and brave.
Is Major Braun dead? Charon, you didn't.
Did you?
Charon stands, deliberately facing away from the crowd, replacing his mask and hood with careful precision.
He will live. We will leave here together.
He will live, but perhaps not the same.
You have command, Erich. Make the right choices.
Just like that, he's taking Pookie away with him. Ah! Why is Mr. Braun getting the relationship route? What is this?
I don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away.
Words bulge at the edge of Eric's lips, but he swallows them back. All others stand stunned and silent as Charon departs with Major Braun in tow. He just takes BF's body away, like...
All right, someone grab that deserter. I'll search him. Show's over. Move it, soldiers. That poor sap is still waiting.
Can you imagine being the guy who surrendered? First you like bring up all your courage to surrender to the enemy, then you see the guy standing next to you get shot in the face and explode, and then you witness infighting in the team that you're going to. I just is like, oh my god. Wow. The other romance routes are locked for now. No! I can't believe it! No, I can't. This is just like Toxic Yaoi. Like, Sergeant Braun has everything, or Major Braun has everything needed to be the main male love interest. I mean, first of all, they used to be childhood friends. They used to be friends, okay? They used to be friends!
Look at these boys. They left home with puffed chests and confident smiles on their faces.
It's Auntie. He's blonde, exactly. He's blonde too. He's the cold blonde protagonist.
thinking they'd go to the front, pull a few triggers, kill a few enemies, and come back as heroes. But when their feet hit the soil, they turn pacifist, it seems, wounding their own hands rather than their enemies.
Their mothers should have begged them to stay, not waved their handkerchiefs to see them off.
They had no choice.
Really? You think death is the only option? What could possibly be the point in that?
Don't tell me you believe there's glory in dying on the battlefield. The thought makes me sick.
Auntie's angry.
Look there, at the lifeless body laid flat in the mud. He couldn't even muster the courage to flee, so he bribed a fellow soldier, a man he barely knew, with 3 cigarettes to surrender with him. He died, killed in a moment of pure senseless hatred, and the other lived, saved by a flicker of mercy.
Where should his mother aim her grief?
At the officer who changed his mind just a moment too late?
The officer will be pardoned. They'll say he, too, was a victim of this endless, miserable cycle of hatred. So tell me, please tell me, to whom this rage should go, and I will take this kitchen knife and plunge it into their heart.
A mother's rage. Auntie's crazy, but she is spitting facts. Things are so complicated. Lito swiped my rations again. You still had food worth stealing? That's impressive. I was saving that on purpose. Now what am I supposed to do? Don't worry, we'll get another supply drop in a couple of days. You haven't heard? Our logistics depot got hit. No more resupply. Then let's go steal Leonard's food. Trench side conversation. 2 deserting soldiers flee towards the other side's trenches. Their commander, lost in a red haze of madness, orders them gunned down. Charon steps in to halt the slaughter. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Where's Lopetta? Where is my girl? Lopetta, Lopetta, Lopetta. She's missing. You don't have Lopetta? Do I not? Do I not? Do I not? I have her sister, but not her. Look at them together. Look at them. Look at them. They're totally gonna be lovers. Look at them. Honestly, Surgeon Braun does have typical yaoi face. Look at him. Look at that jawline. Look at that jawline. Insane. Major Braun, that was an order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil. 2 enemy deserters approaching their trench have raised the tension in the line to a fever pitch. Though the men agree that they should let them in, Major Braun rages, insisting their surrender is a ruse. He orders a soldier to open fire on them, eventually raising his pistol to aim at his own men. Charon makes his appearance with near moments to spare before there is further bloodshed, though when his efforts to sway the Major fail, he is forced to reveal his face, spreading a strange mist that fills the men nearby with terror. When the mist dissipates, Major Braun lies on the ground unconscious. Though the remaining deserter is brought to safety, the spectacle ends on a somber and bitter note. Charon returns to the trenches. Oh wait, look at this line. Seeing this just printed out like this, he feels so shy, MC. I don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away. Charon returns to the trenches. On watch, another soldier spots 2 deserters from the enemy side approaching. Charon suggests letting them in, reasoning that they do not wish to fight. However, Major Braun suspects a trap and orders them shot. He's on the verge of madness, even threatening his own men. In desperation, Charon releases something called terror from within himself, and Major Braun collapses. Ooh la 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 la! Ooh la la! Ooh la la! I'm just saying. I'm starting to ship it. Look, they're gonna have a private chat together! Okay, Node 8. Death of the young. Both life and death are equally insignificant. Oh my god.
Don't worry so much, pal.
No, it's their backstory!
No man can stop us as long as we stick together.
Why are they doing this? Why are they doing this now? They knew each other before the war.
Come on, let's join the war and prove ourselves to Herr Mühlenberger. Think how proud your parents will be. Their son, a war hero.
Oh, it's like Auntie said.
Verdammt! Where's Dietrich?
He and Becca are dead. Grab that gun. We need to go. Move!
Do you think we'll win, Power?
I don't know, mein Freund. I think I just want to go home.
Dietrich, Bertke, and Elvin. What did they die for if we just give up?
I look to his mental.
Hang in there, Paul. The only way to make their sacrifice count is to win.
But it's all
We
pointless.
promised we'd go home together. Paul. Paul!
Oh.
Major, the past is in the past. You can't change anything by letting yourself be overcome by sorrow.
No, this is how Paul died.
Don't forget that victory is the only thing that matters, and we can give it to you.
Is this how he ended up with the Manus? Oh my god. He turned to the Manus because he was struck with grief by losing his last friend? This is so sad. This is so messed up.
Give it to me. How?
I'll make you a true hero. One without fear or hesitation.
No! Smoke and blood fade into the distance. How are the Manus just located everywhere when there's a sad gay person? Like, I don't understand. Eberhard lies on a wooden board dragged by some unseen force. He swallows air like a drowning man, and immediately the foul stench of decay fills his lungs. The dragging stops.
You're awake.
Paul?
But the man behind the mask says nothing. He only offers a hand.
My head hurts.
Eberhard struggles to adjust to his surroundings, taking a long time to find focus.
Where are you taking me?
Mompe, the Foundation may have some cure for the spell you have fallen under.
They're gonna cure him of his Manus disease? I ship it!
No. No.
Look how cute he looks here! Why does he suddenly look so pooky? How come he got so pookified? Like, look at him with his eyebrows scrunched up like that and like him a little scared. Like, what? Boss, Charon is a corpse. Nothing is going to happen. So you might as well sink that ship. There's been weirder things in Yaoi. Let's be real. Anything's possible. Still dazed after the ordeal, he can only mutter in denial. He looks around, searching for something to brace against, eventually finding the ground. He takes off his hat and scratches at the straw-like golden hair.
Gott im Himmel. What did I do?
He's so pooky! He still can't find his breath. Each gasp of air only making the choking sensation worse.
Deserter. I ordered Rudolph to pull the trigger, but I was the one who killed him.
He's coming back, guys. The redemption arc is just so good. The redemption arc is so good. Okay, he's being saved by his lover, Mr. Paul.
The other lives. Eri saw to that. He wasn't the only one. So many have died. I was the one that sent them to their death.
And we're getting a glimpse to his motivations too when all his friends left and thinking that the only way for their lives and deaths to have had a meeting was to continue fighting and win. It's so good. I have to go now. My nephew is here now and he's too young to watch. No worries. Have a good babysitting session. Yeah. Thanks for being here, JV. Eberhard lowers his head, holding his gaze at a small patch of soil beneath him. Charon watches him, adjusting his dark cloak. The sad music!
Do you remember, Paul? There was a poem by Goethe, no, Schiller, maybe.
They better not kill him.
Those days at school feel like a fairy tale now.
I'm now concerned because he's so pooky now that they might kill him.
Herr Mühlenberger asked you and Dietrich to write it out on the blackboard. You two didn't even know where to start. I remember. I thought he was going to snap you both in two.
Notice how their names changed now that they're alone? Now it's Eberhard and not Major Prawn. I did notice! It's so cute!
Just a few months later, we were here.
Look how sad
Dietrich
he looks.
died that very first day. Do you remember how we cried that night? We thought it would be the saddest day of our lives. We ran out of tears before anything else. Mir ist kalt, Paul.
He wants a hug! Paul, hug him!
Die Angst kehrt zurück. Halte sie fest. Sie wird dich wärmen.
A fear long absent is growing inside you again. Hold on to it. You'll warm up. He's feeling his feelings again. Eberhard clutches his teeth and braces himself.
This is the place you found, isn't it? Where Franz was buried.
He's so pooky.
He lies below us.
Well, so if a corpse hugged you, wouldn't you feel colder? At least the corpse would block the wind.
There are so many graves. But I am still alive. Why, Paul? Why am I not lying among them?
Is this because of Sharon's satanic prayer? I think so. I think he somehow undid the spell that the Manus put on him. Which is pretty interesting. Like, put it into words. Like, the Manus always promises you salvation and things like that. But actually, they just take away your fear, your inhibitions. Not actually take away your fears. I feel like they pump up your fears, don't they? It's so weird.
The living speak of luck.
Makes you go cuckoo.
The rest are silent.
Answer doesn't satisfy, but the lone survivor cannot find a new question. After a long silence, he speaks again.
I wish I could forget it all now. If I didn't know what happened, I wouldn't... No. No, it's not right for me to ask that.
But they give you a fashionable outfit with drip. It's true. The trade-off might be worth it. The living speak of luck. The rest is silence is a killer line, right?
The living speak of luck. The rest are silent.
So good.
But I'm still alive. Is there anything I can do for them?
That isn't a question for the dead. I can't tell you what to do.
Oh, wait, no, he's like admitting he's dead. Stop it, Paul! Stop it! You're here. Eberhard reaches into his coat pocket but finds it empty. He stifles a helpless grunt.
You mentioned Manus Vindict.
You remember?
What about the Foundation?
Hmm.
You talked to them too, right? Do you really think they can stop this war?
They pursue peace, but it cannot be found by their efforts alone.
He turns from the hill to the woods. Through the thicket and further lies the town of Monpay. Paul already accepted, but Eberhard refuses to let go. Yeah, it's tragic, Yowie! Like, Paul's like, we can't be together. I'm dead. And then Eberhard's like, let's just live happily in these final moments while you're still here. Eberhard closes his eyes and waits for his thoughts to settle.
Come on. Let's go see Monpay again.
Back to the Foundation.
I was about to pay a visit to Herr Mühlenberger when someone from Army Command said the Colonel wanted to see me. I was taken to a meeting room with many other officers. I recognized them. I knew many had just been promoted like me. Colonel Hirschfelder showed up to give us a speech. Yeah. The same colonel who was assassinated after the parley.
He's giving up all the secrets. No! The death plagues are rising! The Manus won't like this.
The time has come when our nation calls for heroes, he said. With our foremost goal to create a prosperous new world for our children. We have fought valiantly, and now the war turns in our favor. We stand but one step away from total victory, yet it is at this very moment that our soldiers have lost their courage. They waste their time looting every barn, cellar, and shed in search of treasure, and drink to numb their fears, delaying our operations. Their greed and cowardice have spread through our army like a malignant tumor. Fortunately, we have found a cure.
The Manus masks. It has to be the Manus masks.
An organization that believes in the promise of our victory has provided us with an extraordinary development. That's all I remember. I don't have a mind for technology, but it just washed the fear off me, thinking about it now. We must have been like lab rats to them. As soon as they finished their ritual, we became so sure of our victory that we began yelling and singing as one. We were just fresh-faced boys again, thirsty for a war we'd forgotten.
His mortality rate is now below 51. No! Charon has to save him. The hiss of static echoes through the spacious room, then fades.
German major we encountered in Montpellier.
I forgot about Bay. He looks good even in hologram form.
I intend to submit a report with full details, including his entire statement and an explanation for our inquiries.
The head of the frontline investigation quiets, awaiting further instructions from the decision makers at the rear.
Manus Vindict is moving quicker than any of us could have imagined.
But none of these make sense.
Pedra has returned from the front, still shaken from the assassination attempt.
If they came to this era at the same time as we did, how could they have already infiltrated the military higher-ups in such a short time?
We've already theorized that Arcana may now possess the power to rewrite history.
This is crazy! Like, what kind of power scaling is this? This is insane! What do you mean she can now rewrite history? What are the limits? Like, huh? And that's also the theory because the war is prolonged, right?
Which means going forward, any records from history as we once knew it will be unreliable for estimating their strengths.
Pedro falls into heavy silence.
Pedro, what were the other representatives' opinions concerning Manus Vindict?
Every time I see her, I'm still a little shooketh.
They all denied its existence.
I see. It seems as though we're left with no other option but to change policies.
No, we can't resort to such radical measures.
The Dove's representative states his position in advance.
The Foundation risks alienating any potential allies if we act too aggressively now. This war will not be the end of our fight. We will need to rely on their cooperation in the future. And that requires trust and a sense of security.
On the subject of governments, I have some news to report.
𝐒𝐻 voice resurfaces in the conference
A man
hall.
of the interfactional committee paid a secret visit to Montpellier, hoping to obtain intel about the Manus.
A secret visit?
As the fellow politician, Pedro immediately grasps the true intent behind their visit.
What did they say? Do they intend to use our intel against the heads of their army command?
You've guessed it. If their government manages to rein in the army, it'll be much easier to reach a ceasefire.
But if anyone were to find out, we might be accused of interfering in their internal affairs. Have you considered that, 𝐒𝐻?
Officially, the Foundation never made any contact with their government. All I did was have a candid conversation with a man about my concerns for his people.
Yeah, 𝐒𝐻 was just having a little chat, off the record. He stresses one key detail.
They haven't any reason to expose their cooperation with us.
There are simply too many uncertainties to consider.
The politician, accustomed to checks and balances, catches the implication of a factional dispute.
History will only be restored to its rightful track if the peaceful factions on each side can rise to power and stop this war. This has been our goal
That'll
from
be
the beginning.
difficult.
It doesn't matter which era we end up in. We always benefit from a political climate that is friendly to the Foundation. That's undeniable. What do you think, Pedro?
He removes his glasses and rubs his eyes.
I might be able to persuade some of the other
Pedro
committee
seems like an
members to support
overworked
this
father.
If we're certain of this course of action, then we'll have to provide intel to those seeking peace, in all governments involved.
Good. No faction should put their own goals above those of the Foundation's. We'll need more to verify that Major's statement. Send investigators to search other regions and report everything they see. 𝐒𝐻, continue your investigation. Follow every possible lead.
Boss, let me start lurking because my head is hurting a little. I'll still listen though. Yes, rest your head.
Understood. We'll dig up whatever
Rest,
they have
rest.
buried.
Voyager power scaling goes crazy. So we need where did Voyager go exactly? I don't remember. Where did she go? Like, do we have her in the suitcase right now? I feel like the last I remember she like floated off into space or something. We need to just unleash all the powerful girlies with her girlfriend. We need to unleash all the powerful suitcase members to help us out here. After this, I want to try again with Sentinel. We're gonna try again with Sentinel at the end of the stream. Node 9. Paths crossed. Whispers and movement lost beneath the clamor of calamity. All that beauty in the suitcase, right? The tension. And some of them are enemies within the suitcase. Now that Miss Grace is in the suitcase, oh, turmoil everywhere. Turmoil everywhere. She has so many enemies in there. Night falls and creatures stir. Like, can you imagine? Verdon's like, you can come into my suitcase and live there. It's a safe space. And then once she enters, there's like firearms aimed at her. Argus is there. Not far away, there's another shadow hiding in the forest. Under the cover of night, perhaps he would be taken for a withered tree trunk. But gargoyles belong to the night. They recognize one another with ease in the dimness.
Un homme est proclamé coupable, et pour cela condamné à mort, près même de la justice d'un procès. Son exécution est survenue telle en vent, le réduisant au silence avant qu'il ait pu prononcer
Sounds
un mot de
French! A man is proclaimed guilty, and for this he is condemned to death, denied even the justice of a trial. His execution came as a wind, silencing him ere he might utter a word of repentance. Is this a fellow gargoyle? Is there a gargoyle crew?
C'est cela que tu appelles la justice?
And this thou wouldst call righteousness?
Leave me be, Ladislas.
She shrugs the heavy question off.
Hast thou reflected on
He
thine
does
actions?
look vampire-like.
Eye for eye and tooth for tooth. Is it justice or vengeance still?
I can't believe Sentinel has a whole vampire gargoyle crew. Like, look at him. He's just French. Say, that's not a vampire or gargoyle. He's just French. I see. He's a priest? No, I think he just has a white turtleneck, guys. He's a priest? What? This isn't what a priest collar looks like. What's he holding there?
Do you think so little of me that I would call it justice, even were it not so? Blame me then, cousin.
Cousin?
Damn and condemn me. I care not.
Never would I damn thee, cousin. For it is thy
He has
soul
the white thing on.
for
It's
which
like,
I am
isn't
most
this just a
concerned.
turtleneck? It goes 360 around his
I fear it doth
neck.
wither with every act
Have you
of
seen a
malice.
priest boss? Wait, let me Google. It's been a while since I've seen one. Images. Priest. Yes, guys! This is not the same! You guys are confused! You know, isn't the priest thing like, you just put like a little slip of cardboard, like a white little slip, and tuck it under a black collar? Like, this is like a 360 turtleneck. They're not the same, guys.
Listen well.
Is this what priests
But don't
look
forget
like back in the
nature of our
day?
unholy ancestry. We are the kin of demons. 1,000 years hence, and their malevolence yet floweth thickened in our veins. And their whispers
It depends on the
still our
priest,
ears in
Nani.
silence.
I don't think it's illegal to recite Bible verse if you're not a priest. Midas the Chain, yes. He's just a gothic guy, guys. He's just feeling gothic.
Then answer me this question, dear cousin. You stand before the scales of a balance. On one pan, the lives of 10 men.
Bro, that the man has changed the timeline, so that changes how
If you had the
priests
power to
look.
shift its fate to save the money,
Priest fashion. Oh no, she's giving us a moral dilemma. The lives of 10 men, and on the other hand, the lives of 100. It's like the trolley problem.
With blasphemies. Hast thou already bent thine ear to the devil's lies?
Answer me, cousin. Elsewise, there is nothing more that needs to be said.
Ooh, she looks so threatening adjusting her cuff like that. Ladislas furrows his brow and lowers his head, lips motioning the words of a prayer.
Silence? Are you truly so naive? The scales are laying far heavier for those in the throes of war. Yet you have not even the courage to answer a simple question. I'm afraid you have mistaken your weakness for virtue. Go back to the monastery, Ladislas. This is war. Red in tooth and claw. And your heart proves too quick to kindle.
Ladislas vanishes into the dark with a sigh, his form melting into the night. The gargoyle soldier leans against a tree for a brief rest. In the crook of its branches, she begins to slowly turn to stone.
You are again at odds, it seems.
A voice rings in her ears. It speaks without a source, coming from neither place nor person.
Our cousin is more learned than either of we two, but he lacks in courage compared to thee, most daring of us all.
I do not deny his learnedness, but there are neither letters nor prose that might aid my mission.
She said go to the monastery. Maybe he just lives there. Maybe he just lives there. Doesn't mean he's a priest.
Thou burnest too short a wit.
He's just a devotee.
Rise to meet thee.
Trying to follow the fashion trends of the priests.
That thou go forth to a battle that will consume thee, whether in defeat or in triumph. Marcel, Antoine, and Yvonne. They once promised to return as thou didst. Yet they fell all the same, each after the last. Yvonne was taken before she had even tasted battle.
Let remorse consume me if it must. But God willing, I will see the end of this war first. Ere then, the fear of regret will not stay me. Not now. And perhaps, on that day when peace finally comes, he will return to us.
The voice vanishes in the night's breeze. She would not hear it again this night. Who is that? She shakes out the scales of stone and resumes the march towards her next lead. Oh. Paravian lays out a local strategic map. Chris picks up a handful of bullets, placing the first on Monpei.
Major Brown was able to recall some of the locations that may have been used by the Manus. His coordinates aren't what anyone would call precise, so he'd best start searching ASAP.
Why is the map backwards, upside down, flipped? What is this?
Chester, you'll take the forest. Casper will be expecting you on the edge.
One bullet stands upright on a spot marked as forest.
Camilla, Lee, you'll search from here and move along the river.
We'll get it done, sir.
I like Camilla! Each new order is marked by another round placed upright on the table.
Charles, Amanda, you're on Hill 299. You'll need to cross no man's
Chris'
land
voice is so attractive, right?
Make sure you establish your identity with both sides in advance to avoid friendly fire.
Understood.
You remember overhead projectors, right? I thought we were just in the POV of like underneath the table. I thought our POV was underneath a glass table, to be honest. Which I mean, that's alright. The crowded room empties order by order, bullet by bullet, until only the last round remains.
Yes, sir.
It's actually Vernon filming the underside.
I want you on this village. Take Marsha with you. She's a skilled combatant as well as a medic. You can count on each other.
We're just sitting underneath of Kratos' glass table.
Yes, sir.
And why do we get another handsome man? What's happening? I feel like some art director, art designer, some artist on their team is just like from Otome games and she's enjoying drawing all these handsome men. They're like, we don't need NPCs drawn. We don't do that usually here. We do not draw NPCs here. And she's like, no, don't worry. I got it, chief. Draws all these Otome looking men. Like, who is this? Paravian exits, leaving one person remaining without orders. The young soldier locks eyes with his superior, an unspoken relief written on his face. On a serious note, most of the— it's her! She has a name! She has a freaking name! She's here! And she's so cute! Meryl!
Yes. I need someone coordinating the defense of this town should the Manus attack.
Guard promoted to Meryl! Meryl the guard!
Oh.
She's so cute! Look at her! Relief turns into dread.
Is this it?
She's doing Ulrich's path. Maybe she'll eventually become playable. Yes, that's the hope. That's the hope. She did show up first with Ulrich. Maybe Ulrich guides all those NPCs to PCdom.
I believe so. Let's get on with it.
It's Marcia. The village around them still carries a sign of lush wilderness and gentle fields, a place of abundance and safety.
What's my 6?
The two draw weapons and enter from the side. The investigators are not stopped in any way, and if they hadn't been instructed to do so, they would have just treated this place as another forgotten remnant of better days.
This place is empty. It's heartbreaking to see it so quiet.
We're ahead of schedule. Let's start by checking the houses one by one.
I don't like that he doesn't have a name. Why is his name not written down? We heard it earlier.
Good.
Will Say watch any donghua anime? Let me Google that. I feel like I have. I feel like I gave some a try back in the day. Donghua, am I thinking the same thing? Oh yeah, I have watched one before. I have watched one before, but I feel like their animation is usually less consistent.
Find anything?
Only some letters I can't read. I guess they didn't have time to post them before they left.
There were some small arms in the basement. All of them older models and rusty. The ammo was damp.
Marcia holds her gaze on an empty warehouse.
This place had to have been looted more than a few times. The only valuables left are the ones too heavy to move.
So basically there's nothing here. What do the Manus want it for?
She shakes her head in frustration. I'm kind of getting nervous because this is the scene that we saw in the trailer, right? This is the scene we saw in the trailer with Sentinel on the rooftop, looking at them through a scope.
I was rushed through the investigator training before being sent to Montpellier. It's possible I missed something.
The young man tries to console her, but his smile is stiff.
Don't worry, you're doing fine. Mr. 𝐒𝐴𝐻 always says training is no match for experience. Blackbird is a prime example. I mean, Meryl. You met her back in Montpellier. She's been through all the training the Foundation could throw at her, but she still isn't ready for the battlefield. I probably shouldn't say, but she nearly went mental during the Antarctic operation.
The battlefield is crueler than ordinary people can imagine. A few weeks of military training just isn't enough.
Paravian follows the topic and broaches a question he's been holding back.
So, what's your deal?
What's your deal?
From some order with special arcane
what's
training.
your deal?
You can freeze your fear and pain, emotional stuff during battle until you feel safe.
That seems very Manus-like, doesn't it? Doesn't that exactly describe the Manus? If she's evil, I'm gonna flip my table.
I only skimmed through the briefing. Is that right?
It's more complicated than that. But I'm not sure I'd like to get into it now.
You know, the official channel made a Clementis edit for Marcia and Sentinel. That is insane! With Clementis, the actual song, there's no way. The alien stage song? There's no way. Hello, boss. Hello, rest of the way.
Yeah, sure.
No need to apologize. Just...
Yes, that's insane!
We missed anything?
So gay.
Well, let's take a minute. What could they even possibly hide here? Arms?
Oh my god.
Weapons,
Is Sentinel...
secret files,
is Sentinel
gear smuggled back from the future?
jealous so she's gonna shoot to Mr. Officer here? Don't do it, Sentinel! Don't do it! Oh my god.
I don't know much about Manus Vindict or the future.
There's a sudden ear-splitting pop, followed by a thundering explosion as rocks splatter across her armor.
Incoming!
There's no way! Don't kill him!
Armored vehicle,
Okay, he's... Oh,
Take cover!
Nani? They can't just keep doing this. They can't keep doing this. They cannot keep doing this. Even the tanks are mana-scooped. This is crazy. How can they just mana-scoop the tanks like this?
I'll handle the tech support.
Enemy react targets where confirmed.
The perfect solution.
Breaking through. We have taken a strong position.
On the trailer, Sentinel actually shoots at the vehicle. Ah.
A mistake.
The armor's too thick. We need a higher caliber weapon.
The armor's too thick. Hmm.
You retreat. At least one of us needs to make it back to report this.
Oh my god, Marcia saying that with a smile like this, a closed eye smile is messed up.
Signal. You run, I'll cover you.
That's crazy.
Incoming!
That's crazy talk.
Wait for the right into the darkness. You see it coming.
That's crazy talk when we have Mr. Assassin's Creed over here.
A mistake.
Hello, hello, CC. Welcome in.
Wait, that wasn't enemy fire.
There's a breach in the armor. See? It's slowing down.
How are you going to assassinate a tank? Sneakily, with a lot of stealth, of course. Very sneaky, stealth.
Wait for the right moment.
All right, time to crack some codes.
Eliminate target.
In the air.
Oh! There we go.
Each move on the board is an attempt to return to the future.
There we go. Reverse the 1990. Yes, Cold Star, welcome in. Is it Auntie again?
I only have turnip stew to serve you.
The last
I will
turnip
add a few
stew.
sausage scraps to your bowl, however.
Yum, yum, yum.
Here. Now go. It's best you leave before another battle breaks out.
Boss, why are you flexing Lucy's garment? I can't believe you. What do you mean? What do you mean? We discussed this before. It's a glitch, guys. It's a glitch. There's a glitch in my account where sometimes they show me demos of the character skins. It's not that I would buy it as a free-to-play player. I wouldn't be buying things. It's just, wow. I already sent an email to Bluepuck asking, oh my gosh, Bluepuck, you won't believe it. There's a glitch on my account where skins keep showing up. You have to fix it. You have to fix it. This is just so wrong. I can't stand it. I can't stand it looking at Lucy's shiny, pretty skin.
Is there something else you want from me? You know what? Since you're so fond of visiting, Take the chair you're sitting on. Even through the coldest winters, that chair was spared the fire. Perhaps it was meant for you. Right. Since you insist on staying, I will go to the market and see what I can find.
Auntie's so nice all of a sudden. Auntie's turned so nice.
Sit here for a while longer if you like. Prepare for a lifelong stay, even. With any luck, this place will become your grave.
Oh, okay, never mind.
The next farce ends.
Okay, maybe she's not as nice. Oh, she's Auntie's kind of complicated. She's a tsundere. Auntie's such a tsundere. She made us turnip stew with sausages. Insane. She has sausages and she's feeding them to us, and then she's like sassing us for the rest of the conversation. She's so confusing. Have you used Lucy's alternate mask? I have. I really like her human mask with the veil and the skin there. I bought the garment for husband Joe. So cool. Yeah. She's just like the first narrator. She is. She does give a same vibe. Is there anything here I missed? Dispatch. Boop, 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 boop. Her non-human face is so cool. It is. I love the visor design. She looks so good. The new attack animations too are so nice. All right, note 10. Devil's work. Sounds both gentle and harsh. The whispering wind and rustling grass. Oh, I love how Husbando Joe got a different skill effect since yeah, he looks so different in the new skin. Marcia braces herself on a pile of debris, all at once letting herself feel the sharp tearing pain on her shoulder. No, she's hurt!
Someone helped us.
Wait, Sentinel wifey, protect your wife!
Parabian.
Don't kill him, please. Is he dead? No, he might be dead. He might be dead. No. She looks across the road just ahead. The young man is pinned under a heavy beam. Oh!
Stay put, Marcia. You're bleeding.
Why is his face missing?
I can get myself out.
Paravian strains with all his strength, but can't move the timber an inch.
We're all clear. Let me help you.
Oh my god.
Don't fuss over me. It's just a bit of wood.
Oh my god. He's stressing me out.
Your head and shoulder are bleeding.
He's stressing me out.
Am I hurt?
Marcia staggers to her feet.
I'm feeling faint.
She reaches for the top of her head.
Seems you're right. I'm bleeding profusely from several wounds.
Marcia's a medic. She can fix all of them.
For suppressing all my pain. So, just a little shrapnel.
Yeah. It's nothing. It's just a flesh wound. You're okay, babe.
Treat your wounds first, Marcia.
Ah! Stop it, Paravian! Stop it!
Understood.
You're speaking like a dead man. Why is it squelching? She leans back on a pile of fallen bricks, her head swaying until it slumps.
Right. I just need a little rest.
Oh my god. Oh my god. No! Don't rest!
Huh?
Sentinel, babe! Sentinel! Her gaze lifts up to a pair of boots, then the sizable barrel of an anti-tank rifle?
You again.
Oh my god, yeah, you're fine, babe. She struggles to her feet.
Sit.
She's so angry when she cares. Her legs buckle, leaving her braced up against the debris.
You saved us.
Us?
Thank you.
Paravian, is he okay, or are we just forgetting about him because of Gay?
What brought you here?
Collecting intel on Manus Vindict.
Have you no reckoning on the danger in this place?
I thought she just said heckening. I'm like, have you no heckening on the danger in this place? I'm like, heckening. Marcia shakes her head. Don't shake your head, Marcia, you're concussed.
Imbecile. You might well have prayed your last in that battle.
Sentinel cares so much. She's totally in love. She's so smitten.
Let go!
Huh?
Who's sat there?
Sentinel turns, spotting a figure emerging from the armored vehicle's smoking shell.
Let me go! You're gonna get me killed!
Huh? At his feet lies a wounded soldier in the same black uniform.
Sterling, please!
Are they infighting? What is this? The wounded soldier's man's cries are cut short. Sterling turns two manic bloodshot eyes towards the advancing sniper. A bullet strikes the gargoyle clean through her abdomen, but it draws no blood. Instead, chips of stony debris fall out from the wound.
What the hell?
You
goddamn monster!
The man's eyes go wider still as he turns to flee. She does not give chase. She walks to Paravian and lifts the beam from his body. He's okay! I think. Oh my god, he has his face back!
Thanks. Who are you? Are you with the Foundation?
No limbs crushed, legs still attached. The young man finds his answer in her grim and stony face.
Stay here and tend to your comrade. I will tend to our enemies.
Okay. Look how goopy they are. Why are they so goopy? Are they? Is this Manus goop, or did the tank's gasoline tank break open?
Are we the only ones left? Where's Colton? Dead! Now get the lead out and run! She's coming at us! She's coming! Shoot her, Eugen! Shoot her!
Ooh.
I can't see her. Where are we running? Look! There's an old mill ahead. We'll regroup there to intercept her. Keep running, you idiot! I see her now. She's there. Die!
Ooh. Ooh.
You idiot! My hand!
An old windmill lies just ahead, refuge in his panicked mind.
For the wicked flee, and I pursueth.
She's crazy. Another bullet strikes her shoulder and glances off in another spray of stone.
Won't you die, you devil?
A devil, you call me?
The art is so beautiful. This paint, it looks like oil painting, doesn't it? The footstep sounds. This is crazy.
What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
You who discord between nations and plot schemes for the undoing of man. Who then is your master?
The music. You can see the strokes of paint exactly. She steps closer.
For if you do the devil's work, are you not a devil like me? J'ai pitié de vous. Repent and you may yet find mercy in the judgment of the Lord.
Her lines are so good.
And now art thou cursed from the earth.
What the hell do you want? Back off!
Sterling, isn't it? You need not fear me. You still have time.
Look at her.
which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Her getting
Repent
closer
and
and
you may
closer
yet
in
be
the painting.
Speak.
What are you talking about? What do you want from me?
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
And her just knelt in front of him like this. Repent your sins, Bells. I have no sins to repent for. The soldier tumbles to the ground. As he scrambles, he launches into a desperate prayer. Wow, the art!
Answer me. For what purpose does Manus Vindict drive the world to war and ruin?
Mother of Resurrection. The Guiding One.
Arcana. The prayer follows a pattern she knows by heart, yet the name he speaks is strange. He's praying to Arcana.
Please have mercy on your humble servant. I pray for a miracle, a ladder into your eternal kingdom.
Wow. Oh, Ryan! Thank you so much for the gifted memby. Gifted memby, gifted memby, gifted memby. Thank you so much for gifting a memby to Alex. That shot straight to Alex, insane.
I hereby offer my life to you. Please save me from desperation and take me to the golden era.
A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Been eepy, been so eepy, oh no. Thanks for literally shooting me in the back. He saves the last book from some. Ah! This is so. Wow. The way they painted this too.
A blasphemer to the end.
Miss Sentinel? Miss Sentinel!
Wow! What a scene! What a scene! That was so... Whenever they change art styles and do these scenes, it always hits so hard. Like, it was so simple too. It was like a frame by frame change of the image. Her slowly walking towards him. And she never even shot at him. She never even shot at him. Him starting to pray to Arcana. And the fact that Arcana represents resurrection and something eternal when he's just about to shoot himself is so poignant. It's like he's praying that he'll also be brought back. Wow. Question Boss, will you check out the new EP they recently released? It's called Remember. I'm actually thinking at the end of the chapter, after we wrap up the chapter, I'm gonna do a watch of all the EPs again, all of the reverse soundtrack again from start to finish. So then we'll include it in there. So just a dedicated reverse music stream. I pray to Arcana for you to become playable. That's not how it works. No. They actually animated that scene in the EP. You're tempting me. You're tempting me, but soon. Soon. Alright. Node 11. Wounds and scars. No one can make sense of why this war drags on. I feel like this description is true and for everyone in the wars, right? This is always a sentiment that exists, but especially here, knowing that they're displaced from history and the wars dragged on longer than it was meant to. If you want to check out the games OSC, Marui has it all. I love Marui. Bless, Marui, bless. Oh! Where are we? Oh my gosh. Where are we? Is this a flashback? Oh my god! Oh my god! Armored! Marsha is insane! Whoa. Where are we? Where are we? Wearing armor? Are we in a different time now? But we're fighting with Sentinel too. Oh my god! No, don't put the gays against each other. Oh, also, we don't really know how old Sentinel is too, being a gargoyle. Maybe she's also existed for a while and this is a flashback for both of them.
Calm yourself, Marianne. Steady your breathing. You need not panic. This will not be the end of you.
They're both hags. Night. Okay. Do we channel first or do we attack first? What does the channel do? Self-channel enters the Hour of Repentance status and gains 6 stacks of Dread Bullet. Channel first and...
My sight shall unveil the hidden by God's grace.
Ooh.
Don't waste your time. The enemy
She just threw a rock at her.
For repentance. Le destin est une gargouille. Le glas funèbre sonne pour toi.
Whoa. Whoa. The organ music in the back is great. Whoa! No! Don't kill her, please!
A short hit. A worthy victory. But the fight is far from over.
This better not be a sign of what's to come. This better not be a sign of what's to come, I'm telling you. Oh my god, she can't remember how she did it. Perhaps her enemies were exhausted as she was, or perhaps it was just the devil's luck. There's no way. If this is the case, if Marsha is the knight that she killed in the PV, I'm going to lose my mind. This shot is insane. If that's Marsha, oh, I can see the red hair peeking out now. Arcane support soldier. Struggling, fighting purely by instinct, she holds her heavily armored foe at bay. No, it sounds like her. Time crawls to a standstill. Her bayonet is stopped mere centimeters from her foe's throat by 2 armored fists.
Dost thou recall when once, in our youth, we fought over an apple tree?
Lâche-moi! Nein, du Teufel!
Thou wished to cut its wood and make us a fire to roast a chicken.
Oh.
But I rebuked thee, for I believed the tree would bear fruit, and it would be the sweeter bounty of the two. Thou didst find a bush with overripened berries and hurled them at me, crying that they should serve as my supper. Well, the chicken would be for thee alone. And I retaliated in kind.
Have an orange? No, not the orange.
Ere long, we were painted red with juice. What a bloody melee we fight. We laughed as we laid down our arms. What fun we had that day.
Non. Je ne veux pas.
But the battle thou fightest now shall not end in the gentle smears of red berries. What drives humanity to war? Could it be so different from what drove us to it beneath that apple tree?
No!
I dare not imagine how a slaughter that has claimed the lives of millions could be waged for so small a cause. That we should be brought to bloodshed driven only by the fear of those whom we were taught to despise. What immortal hand or eye could frame the cause behind these deadly ends? Thou art more courageous than I, Marie. Never hast thou doubted thy conviction. So tell me, I pray, is there some purpose in the war they now fight? For I see no divine meaning to be found in this killing and dying.
What does this mean? What does this mean? Was it just a look-alike, or was it actually Marcia and this is like the butler scenario where there's a different form of them in a different time? The coincidences are too many coincidences. Small caliber rounds pose no real threats to a rocky exterior, but that does little to reduce the pain. The healing comes slowly. Oh, so she does feel it.
Agnes?
No response. That was expected. But what she had not expected was the next voice.
Who's Agnes?
He matters not. But what brings you here?
I'm taking you somewhere safe. Paravian, that young man who came with me, is back at the village. He'll continue with our search. Before you ask, I'm doing fine. Like you, I'm made of sterner stuff.
She rotates her arm, looking as if her wounds had all but disappeared.
I checked over your wounds, but I have no earthly idea what to do with this gravel. I know how to treat flesh, not stone. But that wound won't be a problem for you, will it?
No.
Slap some cement in there. Her physical pain is bearable, but the lingering echoes of her nightmare cause her to grit her teeth.
Were you dreaming? Seemed like a nightmare.
She locks her stare forward and away. There's field dressing for the wounds that truly pain her.
I don't know if this will help.
She removes her gloves. It's a brisk and almost tender motion. What is this? Revealing deep slashing cuts across her palms.
Could it be? Are you...
Is it her? Holding onto the blade? Oh my god, there's no way! It's the same person? It's not even a butler scenario, it's her? How?
I am. But that battle is long over. You and I are no longer enemies.
How is she still alive? And Marcia Marcia recognized her from the beginning? Wow. Can you imagine seeing your enemy who tried to stake you through the throat and then becoming, I don't know, acquaintances and helping each other now? And Sentinel still has nightmares about her?
It was a senseless fight. I hurt you.
Oh, and they were both speaking French at that time too. Was it like a French civil war?
It wasn't your fault. In fact, I thank you for it. They thought I died fighting you. I used that as my opportunity to leave.
Huh. Marcia is German, but wasn't she speaking French in that flashback in that nightmare?
For some time after that, I was with an international rescue team. We came under attack by the Manus for our efforts, but the Foundation intervened.
Oh. Enemies to lovers to beauty. Yeah!
Wait. Then you remember me?
Marcia nods, a gentle, graceful motion carrying the reassurance of a doctor at her patient's bedside.
And you didn't. I was wearing a helmet. But you don't have a face one forgets.
Marianne.
Agnes was the other character speaking French. Agnes? Agnes? Isn't Agnes Marcia's old name then? I'm thinking Agnes was Marcia's old... Wait, no! How would she have known Agnes then? Is Agnes the voice that we keep hearing without the body, just in the black void? Because she wouldn't have known Marcia's name. They wouldn't have exchanged names on the battlefield. Yeah, okay. Okay, got it.
Oh, that's your name.
Agnes is Sentinel's cousin.
Marie-Anne. It's lovely.
Oh. She repeats it, stretching the syllables as if to remember it.
Tell me then, what do you know about Manus Vindict?
They are a secret organization open to only pure-blooded arcanists. Simply put, their goal is to cause as much chaos as possible and eventually destroy all of human society.
And this Mother of Resurrection is like a god to them.
Yar.
Something like that, yes. She died once, but they managed to resurrect her through some awful ritual.
Oh, everyone's caught up in the Foundation.
A resurrected madwoman?
Everyone's caught up in the lore. Her disdain curdles into hatred, fingers clench like she's trying to crush something in midair. Yeah, I feel like if you're in the middle of a war and you hear of something like resurrection possible, wouldn't you just feel angry? Like, why her? Why not everyone here suffering on the battlefield?
Then she is a false prophet. An imposture of the true resurrection.
Marcia seizes the opportunity to move to her side. And what we've seen from Sentinel 2, she's quite religious. This false resurrection, maybe she thinks like only God can be the true resurrection.
The war between the Foundation and Manus Vindict has lasted ages, longer even than this war. You and the Foundation share the same goals, and the intelligence you gathered may prove crucial for us.
Sentinel really goes, only Jesus' resurrection is real. yeah.
If you would be willing to share it, we may be able to reach a truce sooner. So please, mull it over.
Okay. Recruitment plan is a go. Sentinel bows her head, giving her rifle a rough once-over. She wipes away some of the blood and dirt that cakes the receiver, then one by one slots new rounds into its magazine.
My search into Manus Vindict began at the turn of 1918. Their documents, personal belongings, letters. I sought and scrounged for every clue that might be found. From these, I learned of their mission to prolong this bloodshed, supplying both sides with arms of dreadful artifice. Then, as now, I still do not understand why. I brought my evidence before the powers of my nation.
Oh yeah, she mentioned this before.
They cared not. So I spoke out against them.
And that's why she's gone
Still
rogue.
hoping they might awaken to this madness. But my words went unheeded. Worse, they turned against me, hiding even the very name of Manus Vindict from all their publications and letters.
They were already turned to the dark side.
There is no longer any truth in the words they print.
Cool art, yeah. Welcome
Only
in,
lies,
Abby.
meant to stir the pride of youth to deadly, pointless slaughter.
This is reverse. It is. It is.
Who were but children when the war began. That is why I have turned to this. To killing the ones who incited this war. It was the only choice I had.
What a crazy thing to do. She's like going all vigilante. How can you vigilante a war? Like, killing everyone who started the war? That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people involved.
Perhaps it has all been for naught. But at least I have put deeds to words. What has the Foundation
She
done?
may be a bit naive, exactly. She's a little bit silly. But she has spirit. I haven't played since chapter 6. We're on chapter 11 now. The accusation forces her into a stammering defense.
We have done more than you know, but I'm not authorized to tell you.
Secrets.
You expect me to offer all I know to you, yet still withhold your trust.
She signed an NDA, Sentinel. It's a little complicated.
No, I suppose that isn't fair of us. If there's anything we can offer in exchange to make a deal, I'll...
But her efforts lose steam.
I'll try my best to honor it, but I can't guarantee anything.
The NDA is strong. A cold breeze cuts the stillness between them. Sentinel lets out a slow and labored breath. Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
I have given nothing to the Foundation. Neither freely nor for any bargain. But you, Marcia, you have my trust.
Ah! They're so gay. They are so... Can you imagine all the coincidences? Oh my god, that smile was so sweet! She looks so cute! She looks so cute! Can you imagine all the coincidences that had to happen for them to meet again like this? Like, they practically... The Sentinel thought she killed her in the battlefield. And to meet again now, years later... Marcia lights up at her patient's declaration.
Follow me.
Oh! She lighting up. She lighting up. Cute! Cute! Yay, 1999. Mirroring Unity with Doomed Duty is cruel, it's true. Discipline and regulations. Adherence to military regulations is mandatory for all soldiers, including Arcanus. 1. Respect all comrades equally, regardless of classification. 2. Execute orders exactly. No changes based on divination. 3. Do not neglect conventional science. Bullets often outkill arcane powers. Ooh. 4. You are fully accountable for entities you summon. 5. No mental surveillance, influence, or manipulation of personnel without authorization. 6. No arcane modification of issued equipment without authorization. 7. Conduct spirit contact only with another member present. Limit to 3 minutes. 8. Know the alternative forms of your comrades. 9. Report and secure approval before using large rituals or high-level incantations. 10. Expect enemy arcanists and other supernatural threats during operations. Interesting. I was wondering how arcane skills would play a part in the war. Interesting, interesting. People summoning demons and more. Can you imagine Isolde being here? Alright. Watch a boss get a random 6-star instead of Sentinel. That already happened! Joke's on you! Node 12. A fractured sanctuary. Legends say those stone statues come to life at night. What did you get? Last week we tried doing polls and we got Ulrich, Mr. Fishman.
The driver was a man.
It's been a while since we saw Yum. Why is he so... I mean, why is he so... There's a pause before the Hux leader speaks through the receiver. Both sides are gathered in the same room, listening to the reports from the front lines. 𝐒𝐴𝐻 lets out a soft, rueful chuckle, though he does not let it betray the seriousness of his words. Saerin's weakness, redheads and blondes.
That seems likely.
Later, y'all, I'm going to sleep. Thank you for being here, Accelerator. Have a good sleepy sleep.
In that case, we must prepare immediately for a response. Xeno's main force is still at the Eastern Front. They won't be able to reinforce us if anything happens here. The Foundation will need an army of its own. That's completely irresponsible.
The Foundation needs an army of its own? I heard Bluepuck was changing the rules so that streamers specifically didn't have guarantees after losing 50/50s for the content. That is insane! I will not fall for this trickery. Nuh-uh, I won't get another Ulrich, nuh-uh.
It will only increase the tension on this front, and it directly violates our peace policy. Manus Vindict takes in only pure-blooded arcanists.
Is it weird that I read the unvoiced text in your voice? It's working. Our brain meld is working. Part of my nefarious plans.
Or discipline that is needed for a true large-scale military operation. Armies need human leadership.
Armies need human leadership? What? Yes, Manus takes in only pure-blood arcanist. I don't know.
You forgot to take Arcana into consideration, Petra. You don't know what she can do to her followers with her new power. Whatever the case, we cannot take anything for granted. The Foundation will need the strength to
like I'm not counting on Arcana
if we act quickly,
being low in numbers. Like, look at her. She could tear us apart.
I'd like to see what the committee will think of this plan. I hope they'll have a better grasp of the consequences. You're not seeing the board.
They're fighting. They're fighting. Yeah, is Petra really bad at chess? The communicator struggles to transmit the two leaders' heated exchange. 𝐒𝐴𝐻 on the other end stays quiet, professional, obedient. Before long, the mediator takes over the line.
Rule out the possibility of a large-scale conflict. However, the committee will maintain its peace policy until we have reliable evidence.
Look how nefarious our smile is.
And if the worst happens?
The human is more rational, our arcanist is more emotional. Yeah, they keep saying that, and it's been something established since early on in the game, but I wonder if it's actually real, you know? I wonder if it's like a stereotype that's been passed on forever, and if it's actually real, because from what we've seen, arcanists are pretty rational.
Then we'll do what we must to survive, even if that means igniting a worldwide war.
Ooh.
We have arrived.
Gargoyle Montessori.
I see.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Imagine how it looked before it got run down. The glow of arcane skills fade as they approach, revealing their hidden sanctuary. The statues. It is, or was, an abbey, appropriately Gothic, with ornate stone walls rising up to meet the air, its dome long collapsed.
This monastery.
She took her home. She did take her home. She took her home. Where are her parents? Show the gargoyle parents.
No. It has only been enchanted with our arcane skill, 𝐒𝐡𝐚𝐭. Beneath its protection, those that dwell here will go unnoticed by any who pass near.
Oh. Gargoyle Friar. A gargoyle dressed in friar's robes walks barefoot on the grass. He looks up from his book to meet the new arrivals.
Greetings. I'm Marcia, investigator of the St. Pablo Foundation.
This is totally a meeting the family scenario. The friar nods, offering a smile soft and friendly, then extends a finger and presses it to his lips.
Oh, I see. Have you made a vow of silence?
Ooh, ooh. The sound of breaking rock draws her eyes away.
Huh?
Beneath a broken narrow window, a stone statue of a woman begins to stir, its surface softening into flesh. Mother? Her face is marked by twisted sorrow as she walks towards Sentinel with an exaggerated gait.
Marie,
Whoa! Hello. She just pulls Marianne into a tight embrace and plants a series of deep kisses on her cheeks. Sentinel's just a baby girl. Sentinel back at home is just a baby girl being doted on by aunties and uncles. Sentinel endures the affection with as much grit as she did those bullets.
This is a friend?
Friend? Friend? The woman turns to Marcia, her eyes now pooling with greater sadness.
Oh, child.
The hug comes too quick to dodge and too sturdy to resist, pulling Marcia into a breathtaking embrace. Ooh. She's been welcomed into the family. 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. The smothering hospitality at last abates, and Marcia takes a deep breath of fresh air, taking in the pleasant scent of grass and wildflowers.
Now, Marie has never been tireless in her toils. 'Tis a shame that she never permits us to aid her. Am I truly too aged to be of service?
You know how I read the first sentence? Marie has ever been tireless in her toils. What did she mean by that? She gets around. She has a lot of other ladies she's been with. But no, Auntie just wants to join the war with her and help.
Oh, but perhaps my age has eclipsed my wisdom, for I have thus far been an unwelcoming host. Allow me to brew you some tea.
She leaves with singular purpose and surprising speed.
My aunt is a gentle soul. She came by here 1 year ago, not fearing the danger, saying she must take care of everyone left in the family. That old lump of stone that greeted us came here to take refuge with his brother after they were injured last year.
She hangs her head with resignation.
Only a small number of my kind dwell here. Many of us remain divided by the war. Enjoy my aunt's hospitality. I shall go now to collect what you
Where on earth is Auntie going to make tea here anyways?
I'll be here then.
Leaving wifey to get interrogated by your gargoyle family is crazy.
Hold on.
She's so cute! She lets herself relax only a moment before noticing the stone-faced gargoyles that look down at her from a dozen perches. A thought crawls under her skin.
Bonjour?
She spins around in place, meeting the unblinking eyes of each statue, stopping on the figure of a young girl. She's surrounded. The girl's hands cover her face in a mournful pose, the silent tragedy of an endless moment of loss.
Why hath my cousin brought you here?
Oh no! Oh no, it's him! It's the edgy one! It's the edgy, sad one! A voice calls out behind her, rigid and almost rude. We want the auntie back. A tall, gaunt monk stands in the courtyard. A monk?
You are not one of
Monk!
us.
He's a monk!
You are a bringer of war in our house of peace. What does your foundation seek from our quiet holes?
No matter what, has to be at least one disapproving family member, doesn't there? And he's a monk? There's accusation in the gravelly tone of his voice.
You misunderstand. The Foundation isn't bringing war. We're trying to end it.
This war is neither yours nor ours to end.
What are you saying?
Use your words. The monk falls silent, as if debating whether his next words are worth the effort. His face contorts, becoming an exaggeration of self-righteousness.
It has come as a divine punishment for the faithless who have turned from God. Its end will come only with the extinction of civilization.
Bro, you good? Bro, you good? I thought monks are about, like, peace and, you know, non-violence.
It sounds like you want everyone, humans and arcanists alike, to suffer and die.
You twist my words, Chevalier. I do not seek this end, this path of suffering, out of hatred for humanity. No, I do so because I pray fervently for their deliverance.
Sounds very Manus-coded. I think he went to the wrong monk school. Not very vinyasa of him.
But deliverance waits for the last edifices of this sinful world to crumble.
And he seems different from when we saw him with Sentinel
as a
too.
fire consuming its last embers, burn themselves to ash.
Auntie needs to come back and whack him in the back of his head.
Soon, the artifices of modernity, their factories of war and death, will crumble, as Babel before them had, their lies of advancement and revolution dying with them.
Aha! And now that I think about it, Charon worked his magic on his boyfriend. So can't Charon be the anti-Manus device? Charon should just project his face to everyone across the nations to wake them up from their mana spells.
We must return to the innocence of the past, as Nineveh did, heeding the word of God.
Nani, aren't you a monk?
Assez, cousin.
Oh, good thing she came back fast. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Was this a hazing ritual for the girlfriend? Like, what was that? What was that? The rebuke breaks his rhythm. Sentinel steps between Marcia and Ladislas, forcing her cousin to take a step away.
Tes prophéties ont empêché notre invité de prendre son thé.
The way you say Sharon always takes me by surprise. Threatening people with religious speech feels familiar. Yeah, he had all this memorized and ready to go. Your prophecies have kept our guest from her tea. Yeah! What kind of homeliness is this? Think about the tea! yeah, feel ashamed. He's so different when Sentinel is here. He looks so like sad and he's like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong with Ch11. I was just in the middle of my fanatical speech. I was just trying to, you know, warn your girlfriend. Sentinel turns and hands Marcia a heavy canvas military bag.
Are you able to lift it?
He's just practicing for the next single of his emo band. Yeah, he's in character.
No problem. I can handle it.
Ladislas watches the exchange with abject curiosity. It's love. You haven't experienced it, have you?
Marianne, n'est-elle pas issue de la fondation que tu dis dépourvue de volonté pour mettre fin à cette guerre?
He's so French.
Quel effort vain poursuis-tu donc à présent?
Is she not of the very foundation thou sayest lacketh the will to end this war? What fruitless endeavor dost thou now pursue?
C'est une amie, Ladislas.
She's my friend.
Je lui accorde la liberté de venir et partir ici comme elle veut.
Friend. I shall grant her the freedom to come and go from here as she wills. Love!
Mais elle n'est pas...
But she is not a...
C'est mon droit de le faire, n'est-ce pas?
It is my right to do this, is it not? Love! They're in love! Marvelous Sunday time, welcome in, Erwin.
Oui.
Oui. He lowers his head without protest. He's like the younger brother, you know? He cowers down in the face of his elder siblings. His elder cousins. He's a rogue. He's like a middle child, younger child syndrome, you know? Finally found his passion without being overshadowed by his elder relatives. And his passion is heretics. Sentinel turns from her kin back to Marcia, who has now taken several steps away.
You will find here all that I've collected since 1918. Most useful to you may be a list of those in each military who have made contact with the Manus. Take them from here to your
I like how
foundation,
she says Manus.
and make of them what
Manus.
you will. I hope they will serve you better than they did me.
I will. Thank you.
Marcia seems more than eager to retreat. She's like, get me out of here. Your relatives are a bit much. Aunt Madeline stands at the foot of a stone pillar, tea in her hand, and nods in self-reproach. You have a beautiful accent, my fair lady. Hello, Scott. Welcome in. The courtyard falls still. Ladislas breaks his silence with a withering glare.
Cousin, why hast thou concerned thyself with the affairs of this sinful world? We are involved now at our peril.
'Cause she's gay.
Even if this war was, as you believe, a divine punishment, the people have suffered enough.
Ont-tu donc souffert? Je ne vois que des cendres et nul sac de pénitence.
Have they? I see no sackcloth, only ashes. What is a sackcloth? What is he saying? I don't understand him anymore. He motions to the weeping girl tucked in the sanctuary niche.
Hast thou learned nothing from our chère Agnès?
Leave her out of this.
It was she who prophesied this war.
He drags up the memory with sharp intention.
And whose body turned to stone as it came to pass. Was she not the closest of us all to the ear of our Lord? Then I can see only one reason for her sacrifice. It is a warning to us.
Tell me, if that is so, why God would choose such a warning?
Revelation and prophecy oft appear inscrutable to those that disbelieve them, until their truth is made manifest.
Ladislas's voice trembles, a practiced tension of humility and pride. A practiced tension? He's a faker.
Mais je crois, et je vois clairement ce que tu ne vois pas.
What a little twerp.
Notre Seigneur nous enjoint de ne ni combattre, ni mettre fin à cette guerre.
But I do believe, and I see clearly what thou hast not, that our Lord bids us to neither fight nor end this war.
Car cela est venu tel un nouveau grand déluge, destiné à balayer ce monde pécheur. Agnès reviendra à nous lorsque notre innocence passée sera retrouvée et reconstruite à partir de leur ruine.
Bro. It's kind of an Old Testament reference, a display of repentance done by wearing sackcloth and sprinkling yourself with ashes. That's insane! That sounds insane! What the heck? Well, people did weird things back then. They do weird things now too. Because it hath come as the next great deluge to sweep the sinful world away, Agnes will return to us again as our past innocence is found and rebuilt from their ruins. This is crazy. This is crazy talk. He also seems like a false prophesizer. Why does he think Agnes is going to be coming back?
Mais la foi doit être préservée si elle doit être reconstruite. Et c'est la base encombrante aux fidèles, à nous, les gargouilles.
But the faith must be preserved if it is to be rebuilt, and these labors will be the task of the faithful, of we, the gargoyles. Always people think they're the chosen ones.
Je t'en prie. Écoute mes paroles, cousine.
Oh, it's something. Have you heard of ash Wednesdays? I thought you guys meant like human ashes, like ashes of people.
Ton âme déjà si lourde de péché.
But Ash Wednesday, they use like the ashes of plants, right? Like palm leaves. I pray thee heed my words, cousin. Lay down thy sword of vengeance. Do not answer to the whispering demon in thy blood, nor stain thy soul already so burdened with sin. Did I miss the Nikki stream? Nikki stream yesterday, but next one's gonna be Tuesday. Welcome, Manchester Miru. We're playing some reverse now. He lets his word cling on his lips with solemn weight. His cousin, however, has never been easy to preach to. She stiffens, sorrow and purpose welling in her eyes.
Arme à feu, canon, donc, bombe. Tu te souviens comment ces machines ont détruit nos vies, n'est-ce pas? Alors, tu sais déjà.
You do remember how these devices have destroyed our lives, do you not? Then surely you already know that the innocence of the past does not simply lie buried for us to rebuild. It is dead and gone. If a stain on my soul is what it takes to end this war, then I shall not hesitate to stain it so. Ladislas is stunned. He fights back tears and turns to face the altar. The light from the stained glass windows wreathes him like a mourner's cloak.
As-tu oublié le péril de nos
Hast thou
ancêtres?
forgotten our ancestral peril, or the manifold names that we have stricken from our line when they turned from the righteous path? The demon blood hath overtaken our kin before, as I fear it soon will overtake thee. Demon blood. Demon blood. Is that the belief that the gargoyles have demon blood in them? Aren't they meant to guard churches and religious places? But they do look monstrous. The premium English hurt my brain. The premium English. I do not wish to blot out thy name as well, Marianne. Very complicated relationship here. And what happened to Martha? Is she just watching? She's just listening from the door? Did she already leave? She just scurried off to bring the supplies back? It's good. If she heard all this, she would be breaking up with her. She'd be like, ooh, this family's too messy. This family messy. She just learned that gargoyles are fancy roof spout? Yes. Aren't they just fancy roof spout? Mama, hello, hello. Greetings to you too. Marcia already leave? Oh, thank the Lord. Researchers. These researchers consistently exceed all expectations. Gargoyle Research Notebook. It was during the Merovingian dynasty that the Bishop of Rouen successfully subdued the first known gargoyle. This gargoyle and his descendants then formed a unique lineage devoted to protecting churches across generations. However, in recent times, many younger gargoyles have chosen to abandon this ancient tradition, leaving their dark church perches for the light and glamour of the modern world. Based on my recent observations, this generational conflict continues to cause significant distress among elder gargoyles. It's worth noting that the younger generation's departure also relates to modern churches being unable to provide adequate sustenance, reflecting broader societal changes. This aspect warrants further historical analysis. Interesting! The legend that gargoyles made a pact to protect the churches. It is true, the significance and importance of churches has dwindled so much since historical times. Gargoyles have some unique arcane skills. First, their arcane ability allows them to petrify their own body parts, a formidable defense mechanism during the age of close-quarter combat with bayonets and spears, though considerably less effective against modern artillery and bombardment. Yeah, and Sentinel said it still hurts when they're damaged. Even though they turn to stone, they still feel the pain, which is kind of crazy. Additionally, gargoyles possess exceptional visual capabilities, with particularly remarkable night vision. This trait complements their natural stealth abilities, enabling them to both detect hidden threats with ease and execute perfectly timed ambushes. I must admit, it's surprising such impressive combat abilities were historically limited to the protection of churches, though my lack of religious knowledge may explain this confusion. Your theological ignorance is indeed astounding. Mandatory religious studies await you. What? What is this bullet point? While I object to you reading my research notes without permission, I'll concede that compared to your piety, I'm clearly the irreligious one, just a pure biologist. Who said I'm not a pure biologist? Gargoyles carry a curse. While the origins of their curse remains shrouded in secrecy, people are often about its manifestation. Excessive bloodshed appears to corrupt them. This corruption takes the form of mental instability, progressing from rejecting to completely abandoning their faith. Excessive bloodshed corrupts them. But they have the blood tithe scenario. The blood. Well, my pure biologist friend, your gargoyle research now necessitates the very religious study that you say you have no interest in. This notebook clearly requires a sturdier look. Interesting gargoyle lore. So, I'm not sure till when you're playing, but my experience node 15 is a pretty good stopping point to chat for. Actually, I think we might be stopping right here. I'm planning on doing 6 nodes per, because I think you guys mentioned there's 24 total this time. So I think we're going to stop right here and go to some summons. Yes. Summoning time! Curse of Auric, don't curse me with the fish tank! No. She's also my other curse. She always comes to me too. Okay. Let's see if my good luck from 𝐒𝐿 has streamed on over and come to visit me here on Reverse 1999. Wait, your wilderness? Don't judge my wilderness! That's my home! That's my home! Don't judge my wilderness! We don't have too much to work with. Do we only have a single tenor? We might have like just a single tenor. We're kind of not doing well. We're 10, 20, 30 38 in, 37 in. We're 37 in, which should be a lucky number, shouldn't it? 37 in, it should be a lucky number. Should be lucky, 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 lucky. You should have carried a Marsha with you. Marsha, baby. Come call your girlfriend to come home to us. Alright, let's see. Our only tenor. I don't know. I don't know. Oh. No. DK, my judge. Ah. No. Wait, do I have nothing? Do I have nothing else? Do I not even have a single? Just a little slither to eat.
To take off this face or wipe a stain from it.
We have these. But only two. Only two. What can I do with just two? Did the shop restock? Oh, I have one here. Oh. No! Refreshes in 22 days. No! Oh, do I have anyone left to mug? Oh. The way she always says that to me. Knock first! In that accent. In that specific intonation. She's so much. No! It's over for us. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over for us. Okay. Well, I think we save. I think we save so we can do a tenor next time. Minion! Does this mean I'm gonna have to do the some num num num? Does this mean I'm gonna have to do the some num num num? Your reward notes. Oh yeah, I need to do those too. But we're so far away from a tenor. Oh, we need 7 something. My fave is Horrorpedia, comparing Burden to Jump Scare. That one's cute. Alright, I think we save. I'm gonna have to do some offline grinding. I'm gonna have to grind it up. And Sentinel better come home. She better. How long is our banner until? 11 days. We still have a chance. We still have chance. It's gonna be okay, guys. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. In the meantime, can I check out the skin? We didn't take a look at it last time. We took a look at the other skins, but not. Oh my god, her foot! She has a foot tattoo. Does she have this normally? She has like a print on her footies. Does she usually have the back and foot tattoo in her regular? She's so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. She's so gorgeous. Oh, and I love the detail that she's looking in the mirror, but there's no reflection of her. The vampire lore. Isn't that great? Baby's gone back. Oh, and there's like a portrait. Who is this in the mirror? Not at the mirror, but this kind of background. Who is this, I wonder? She's gorgeous! Oh, look up! The deep V. The kind of like cobweb looking. It's a tattoo too. I was wondering if it was a necklace or like some lace detail, but it looks like it's a tattoo printed on her. But it has like these red jewels too. Interesting. I love how all the red jewels look like blood splotches or blood drops. So pretty. So pretty. You want to know, boss? Where do I find out? Where is this lore about her? Her nails are so nice. Like simple black pointed nails. Ooh. The kind of like burned hems and ashes lifting off of her outfits. And feet. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Ew, what do you mean, ew? How dare you say ew to my queen's feet? You're so rude. How dare you? Do you think she would have stinky feet? Definitely not. Definitely not. She has tattoo on her foot. Yeah. I love all the details. She's so pretty. I feel like my favorite skins from the Battle Pass cards were the Voyager skin, which I regret not getting. The Eternity skin was so good too from the Assassin's Creed patch. And what else? I think those are probably my two favorites so far. Do you have a favorite from the Battle Pass cards? The boss, she's a field investigator. She walks a lot, so she might have smelly feet. No, that means she has to take extra care of her feet. Sammy judging you. Even if it's stinky, it only adds more flavor. Yeah, a little bit of spice. Never blue puck to glitch again and give you some of my skin. Ooh. Alrighty. Yeah. Oh, she's hiding in her painting. Come back out, my dear. Lucy, there we go.
Ulrich was convinced that this.
Do I remember how to take off her mask? I don't know if I remember how to take off her human mask.
As a signal amplifier. Miss Timekeeper, I have briefly awakened the entire. They have chosen an interesting place to store the key.
Okay.
Inside, electric currents flow from the crown into wisdom, intelligence, mercy, and other key components before returning to the kingdom in the core, my heart. These circuits resemble my own tree of life. Arcanists and scientists largely agree that life is not defined by its and there is more than one pathway through which life can evolve. Oh, are you trying to take off this face or wipe a stain from it?
She's cute.
Way, I am glad to know that you pay attention to the details.
Is she doing it? Is she doing it?
It is an essential quality for any good researcher. What a pity. It seems I will have to make some improvements to this face.
There she is. There she is. I still don't know what the exact like clicky clack is supposed to be to activate these. But maybe she's just, you know, a little shy about it. She's a little playing it hard to get and changing the faces. But she looks so good! She looks so good! I love this visor.
We have chosen an interesting place to store the key.
Doesn't she look so good?
Data of my condition. Electric currents flow from the.
These animations are insane on the skin too. And the battle animations with the skin. So good. Like how the floor turns into a chessboard underneath her enemies. And then she places the chess piece on top of them. It's so good. The silver complements her hair. It does. What a queen. What a queen. What a queen!
Each has a part to play in.
I've never seen this one before.
Please take a moment to get familiar with my aesthetic updates. All advanced chess players.
Like, look at this!
And games of the masters and their opponents. If we put emotions aside,
Wowie, 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 wowie. And doesn't she look so good on this Assassin's Creed background too? I'm so happy I got this background. It looks so good. But alright. Alrighty. We found out quite a bit today in the reverse chapter 11, but we'll be continuing chapter 11 next week. Our next stream is going to be on Tuesday with some 𝐒𝐿𝐴, and then we'll be back to reverse shortly after that. Yes. Thank you so much for coming today and joining me on playing some reverse. I hope I'll see all of you next time. You said it was a— yeah, I got it through a glitch. It was a glitch.
is exceeding its regulations.
I'll see all of you next time. Let's hound everyone and stay safe from the typhoon. Make sure to stay safe. Check in with friends and family. Stay inside and warm. Let's hound everyone. No one's allowed to get stormed while you're working for me. No one. Actually, let me check one thing before you all go. Let me check one thing. Wait, let me try to do the thing. Let me try to do a YouTube raid. Wait, I've never done one. Let me try. How do I do this? How do you do this? It's one of my wife's birthday. You have to stay. You have to stay and get raided. How do I do this? I'm learning in real time. I'm learning. Oh god, this is so stressful. How do people do this? How to raid YouTube. How to— let me watch this tutorial. Oh, check Discord. I found tutorial. Customize. Interesting. Nani? Why do they make things so difficult? I don't understand. The heck? Tutorial. That's not it. That's not it. Boss breed is frying. I can't live like this. Oh wait, did I find it? I think I found it. I think I found it, guys. I think I freaking did it. I think I did it! Praise me. Well, the thing is, we've tried redirects once before during the Saerin-thon, and none of them actually worked, even though I set them up correctly. Mind you, I set them up correctly, but none of it actually worked. So let's see if it works this time when we're raiding into someone else. We're going to be raiding into Rina Estera, who is celebrating her birthday right now, okay? Say hello to my wifey. She's a little crazy. She's like mentally unwell sometimes, but she's a very good girl. So let's see if it works and say hello to her. Let's hound everyone. Report back if it works. Report back if it doesn't as well. I'll link her channel here just in case it doesn't work because my faith levels are low. My faith levels are low. But I'll see all of you guys next time. Let's hound. It has to work. It has to work. Go! Go, Rinturns! Charge! Charge! Charge into the front lines of my wife's birthday party! Okay. Where's my end stream button? Okay, okay. Yes! Work!